Welcome to my Wednesday ramblings. This week is the fourth and the final week of the message series that we've called Preparing for Ministry or Preparing for Mission. It's been a series about the steps that Jesus has taken to help his disciples know something about what it will cost them as they step out into the next part of the journey, that is, of going out to proclaim the good news. During this time he is with them, but they are being sent out in various stages to recognise that they have a role to play. In the first week we saw just the disciples sent out, and then the following week we heard the story of the 72 who were sent out. On both occasions they were told not to take things with them, but rather to go prepared to accept what was offered to them and to walk with and work with what they were given. Last weekend we had the story of the Good Samaritan, which reminded us very clearly that the story of preaching the good news is not so much about obedience to the law, the struggle that the priest and the Levite had as they saw the man who'd been badly beaten, but it was to have the compassion that the Good Samaritan had. And I finished the homily by raising that question: what happens if we were to look at the Good Samaritan as in fact a portrait of how God cares for us, to be able to reach out to us and to pick us up? This week we come to the last week, as I said, of this message series, and it addresses the issue: are we the workers or are we the ones who sit and listen? Today we have Martha rushing around, working and working and working, and Mary sitting at the feet of Jesus listening. And the tension between the two is quite real, because Martha is saying, Lord, tell her to come and help me. I shouldn't be doing this by myself. We should be helping each other. But at this particular stage, Jesus looks at her and simply says, Martha, Mary has chosen the better part. It's not easy for most of us, because we really are about doing things, and we are more concerned about making sure that what we do, we get done well. And yet Jesus is looking at Mary, who is sitting at his feet and listening, and he's acknowledging that that's an important part of the story. Yes, we do need to work to spread the gospel. We do need to do the things that are required to make the gospel known. But we also need to take the time to sit and to listen, to sit at the feet of Jesus so that we can learn what he is saying, to be able to be in a position of knowing God's presence amongst us. It's a challenge for us. It's a challenge as we prepare for mission, to know what God wants of us, to know what God is asking of us. So we need firstly to listen to what God is saying, and then we need to go out and proclaim the good news. Have a great week, and I hope this weekend brings you great joy and great peace. God bless you.